Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan the Softcore Brony, welcoming you back to Let's Play My Little Pony Fantasy VI. So, allow me to briefly give a very brief explanation of the toss-up ability I mentioned last time, in Tangier. Basically, when you use this, it, makes you use a very horrid little ability called Pep Up. Basically, all you really need to know about it for the moment is that Pinkie will kill herself in a way that will make her completely unusable for the rest of the battle. And this is circumvented in the original game by casting Mute on Gao and then allowing you to make use of the near-perfect defenses that it had at that time. But in this mod, even a muted Pinkie Pie won't be able to... and we'll still be able to use Pep Up, I should say. So, the only reason to get it is for completionist's sake. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, okay. Let's get on with the story already. Hey! We missed you, you totally useless Nayshay dudes who refused to lift a hoof to help us in any way, shape, or form except for allowing us to buy crap from your cold town. Best allies ever. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, after we storm the Empire. Thanks. You guys are jerks. What are you doing, Mayor? You're, like, shifting your shoulders, or... Really? That's what these guys are providing? Money? Where's the money? We don't see any of this money. Give us money. We're the pony power here. Well, that idea just totally comes out of left field. What's your deal here, Mayor? Oh, and by the way, Twi's here. So, you want to convince the Esper to help us? I suppose there is some logic in that, considering that, you know, they were kind of destroyed by the Empire, or what have you. Enslaved. That's probably the word I should use. Who's we? Like, the four of us? Because I know you guys never do anything. Who's saying that? Oh boy, this is a crazy plan, Mayor. And once again, everything falls on poor Twilight Sparkle. And she just got over a, traumatizing ordeal. Well... Well, I'm glad you're up for it, Twi. Bunch of inconsiderate jerks you guys are. Well, if it's for the greater good, suppose we might as well. Ah, yes, we could have actually gone over there earlier, but we wouldn't be able to do anything because there were soldiers everywhere. Alright, fine. Alright, so, Nayshay again. And since we were last here, they've upgraded their armaments a bit. So I'm going to do that real quick, or buy some stuff real quick, and be right back. Alrighty then, let's get on it. We can finally get wing shoes and wall bands here. Otherwise, there's not really anything in particular that I'm interested in this town. Or, excuse me, in these relics. So, well, yeah, in this town. Anyway, so we're at the weapon shop. And there's a few new things here, including the T-Virus, a poison elemental rod. It's rather pointless for this point in the game, honestly, but good to know here is that Fluttershy can throw this, and it's the strongest poison element weapon that she can throw. In fact, I think it's the strongest poison element weapon, period. Anyway, we've some stuff we've already seen. Then the Morning Star. This is a debatable buy. I bought one just for the heck of it. It's higher in strength than the Vampire, which Twilight's currently equipped with. And also has equal magic power, +4, but the Vampire still has extra evasion compared to this, although this does do normal damage from the back row, making Twilight a surprisingly decent fighter, so whether you use it or not is purely up to you. And then the Hawkeye. This is a surprisingly unique little weapon. Has a little hidden ability to it. Basically, it has a 50% chance of doing 1.5 times the normal amount of damage to non-floating or flying enemies. And likewise, it has a 50% chance of doing 3 times normal damage against flying and floating enemies. This is a semi-unique ability. In the original game, there was only one other weapon that shares this. Although for this mod, there is actually 3 other weapons that do. One even being even more unique than the others, if I'm not mistaken anyway. Otherwise, I decided to finally buy the Elizabeth. And again, this is the strongest wind elemental weapon that Fluttershy can throw. So, yeah. So, let's go over... Oops, it's here to the armor shop, which is back here, if you recall. Hey, dude! Not a whole lot here I really want. We got gold shields that we can buy now. I bought 4 just in case, depending on the party, although I'll probably only need 3 at most at any given time. Okay, hang on.
I just don't know what went wrong!
Sorry about that. I changed some settings on the, on my ROM player here, and I think it kind of screwed something. So as of this video, I've been trying to figure out what went wrong. Anyway, yeah. Okay. So otherwise, Bart set we've seen already. It's still pretty good. Tiara, this is something new. Honestly, it's useless to me. It's not as good as the Bard's hat, and it doesn't provide anywhere near as good abilities as the pointed hat either. And I don't know what's up with the sound all of a sudden. I guess we're gonna have to mess with that too. So otherwise, we have gold helmets we can buy. Don't care about those because we still have the green berets, which are still better. Mithril mail we've seen already, and then we got this new item, Power Sash. It has rather low defense, but it increases our strength a bit. Still, I consider it to be kind of useless unless, you know, you actually want to use the Berserk Band, which I'm still deciding on a place to use. Anyway, hopefully without any further interruptions, it's time to get back to this. But first, another side quest. Yeah, already. If we come back here to this little spot where we got a whole bunch of treasures before, you remember that locked case? Whoa! There's some dude here now. Hey! Why is it not... Oh, empty. Well, oh wait. Okay, I guess that person was... That pony was standing in front of that clock before. Hey! Follow that wolf! Hey, there's a sentient being in this game other than a pony and a griffin. Wow. That's interesting. Or a Discord. Hey, come back here! Where'd you go? You jerk! Where are you? Hey. Anybody see that up there? It looked strangely familiar, and yet it looked like it had an eye patch. Huh. Weird. Alright, so going through the mines here. Alrighty. No new fights here, by the way, and I'm getting really lucky not getting into any battles here. I'm surprised. Spoke too soon! Okay, so... You remember this area. This is where we protected Twi earlier. Or, not Twi, the mayor earlier. Where did that thief go? There he is! Hey! Scootaloo! And literally that is what we have to do. We just have to stand here until the game takes over and does this. Aikiba? No idea. Ooh-wah! Gold hair, you mean gold main pin. That's what it's been renamed to in this game. So you could either save Lone Wolf and get the gold main pin and lose Scootaloo, or you could save Scootaloo and lose the gold main pin. Obviously, we know the better, choice. Hey there, Scootaloo! Can we drop the chicken joke yet? I mean, come on, it was one episode! Well, then again, a lot of stuff was one episode. Yes, absolutely not a chicken. It was just a joke. I mean, Bloom was making fun of her. So we got Scoot. Scootaloo, alright. I'm standing right here in front of you, kid. Apparently you don't know what Rainbow Dash looks like.
I just don't know what went wrong.
Okay, I've changed some more settings. Hopefully... God dang, this sucks. Alright, so even if you had only 3 party members, Scootaloo would not join you here. So we're gonna have to go get her to the back in the airship, and I'll meet you there. Man, the game freaked out on me twice more. I keep having to backtrack and look and see what I did with those darn settings. Why did I have to mess with those? So we got Scootaloo, who you'll notice is 5 levels higher than our party average. This is always true of Scoot, no matter when you pick her up in the game. She's the only character who breaks that mold. So let's take a look at her, hopefully without any further mistakes. And, oh, by the way, you might notice that little AN down there. That's something that's going to be fixed in version 1.0. Basically, for all you FF6 buffs, the character known as Go-Go, his abilities were kind of added to for this mod, so that's the overflow down there. That AN is actually dance, if I'm not mistaken. And by the way, for those of you still playing prior to version 1.0 for this mod, you can still get the 3 missing abilities in that particular character's list. Just keep going down and look at the empty spots. Anyway, this is Scootaloo. That's her stats that I've been showing you forever now. She also has Soar, and she has the Dance Command. What does Scootaloo do when she dances?
Ah yeah, 見ろよ俺のハート刻めよ俺のビートさらに俺はヒート上昇順調それは友情悪い奴は大体友達 Ah yeah!
Well, no, not that. Anyway, Scootaloo has, I've intentionally neglected to show you the ability she already acquired back in the caves, Earth Rumba. But I'll show you a little bit more of that later. For now, let's get some more dances. We do that by fighting in different backgrounds in this game. So, for example, the plains, the forests, the desert, all of which can be found easily right here outside of Neishe. So, let's get into a fight real quick. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Alright, now since we're going to be learning something, I might as well show you. Just fight the dude. And yeah, as always, Scoot is good in the back row, permanently, just like every pony else. And we mastered a new dance. The Electric Boogaloo. Totally renamed for a reason, and I'll get to that in a bit. So, then we go to the forest. Ba-da-da-da-da. Should I even show this fight? Yeah, I guess I should, just to show the background. Even though, well, maybe not. Yeah, why not? Just show it. Go! Rainbow Dash! Alright. Yeah, notice I only need to get the first diamond to get the rest. It's freaking awesome. Oh, that reminds me. Did I even show you that AJ has her new Bushido? I think I already did. Anyway, yeah. Mastered a new dance. Okay. Oh, you know what? One more thing about Scoot. Even if you stripped her of her equipment earlier, she still has this stuff on her. And still has no relics. I'll re-equip her later. It's not really essential right now. So now we just need to get in a fight in the desert. Yeah, you know what I'm doing. I might as well edit out the battles. Next, we need to find a mountain range of sorts, and there's only one in this entire game. Right here. Except, not there. You know where it is, but this is the back entrance to Mount Colts, where we can find fights right here in the exit. Unlike the entrance where I don't believe there are any fights. Alright, mastered that dance. Only 2 more to go, but only 1 more before I give my explanation, because the last one's a bit different. Anyway, onwards over here to not Mount Pegasus, Las Pegasus! So that we can find the the town-style background. Any fight'll do, as always. Who are you? You weren't here before. Anyway. Okay, I take it back. You're not 100% guaranteed to get 3 triple diamonds just for getting the first one, but it's still pretty darn close. So there's 1 more, but it takes a little bit of a trial to get. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit more about these new dances. Unlike the original game, these have been completely redone. Not just in name, but in ability. Normally when you use a dance, it has, I believe, a minimum of 3 different abilities that you can use in a rage-style manner. Might as well show that off right here. Do-do-do. But the thing that's different about this game, and by the way, dances are based on the magic stat, so yeah. And the thing that's different about this game, which I forget I'm in an active battle, all of these are now switched around and focus entirely on elements. As you can see, Electric Boogaloo, Fiery Ballad, Tornado Tap, all specifically oriented to a particular element. Like Wind, which that Vulture up there is weak to. Sonic Boom! Okay, hit the other guy who's not weak against it. Anyway, it's not entirely random what abilities that you'll actually use with dance. There's actually a certain percentage for each ability. I'm not going to go over all of them because that would take a while, and I haven't actually experimented with all of them either. Anyway, what else was I going to say? Other differences about our dances here. Now, every single one of these have some kind of healing ability attached to it, except for, I think, the Toxic Trot, which only has a status recovery move, and maybe one of the others that I haven't really messed with much. Anyway, other differences from the original game. You can no longer stumble. There is a 100% chance that you will always, always, always dance. What's more, you're not stuck in dance anymore. You can heal dance, or get out of dance by casting the remedy spell, the spell, mind you, not the item, or Scootaloo can undo her own dances by healing herself with any of her recovery abilities inflicted with her dance. So, there's only 2 more dances to get, and there's only 1 more that we actually can for right now. Being this one, I believe. Well, we'll find out. I forget which position it's in. I think it was that position. Anyway, the other one we can't get till much, much later. The water dance is the one we're going for now. And at the moment, there are a couple of different ways we can find a water background. One is the Leech River, which you can find at the in back of the Lunar Republic base, which is kind of a bad idea because it's a little bit longer. And then the other way you can do it is the way I'm going to be doing it. Wherever that is. I know it's over here somewhere. At the Barren Falls, or at the Velt Cave. And of course, unique to this mod, there's also a 3rd location that we can get the water dance. But, land, would you? But we don't have access to that right now, but I will be showing it to you a little later. Anyway, this is the better route of the 2 because it's actually shorter, even though, if you remember from way back when I showed you how to get back to the Velt from Canterlot, it looks like they intersect, which they do, but now there's a new shortcut, which I'll be displaying. You know, really, I should probably bring mages along, shouldn't I, just so they can learn new skills, but, whatever. So, leap of faith! Bonsai! And we're back on the Veld. Good old Veld. I'm just running from everything at this point. Alright, and now we want to go down, 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 down. Huh, I just met two of the abilities I wanted, Intangir and Baskervor. Anyway, where is it? There it is. We want to go down here to the Velt Cave so that we can get to the Serpent Trench. Did I say Velt Cave earlier when I mentioned places to get the water background? I meant Serpent Trench if I didn't say that. Anyway, another leap of faith. Bonsai! Oh, and by the way, when you're collecting dances, you don't want to use another dance because it'll change the background. I probably should have mentioned that already. You also have to complete the battle. Come on, get on with it. Oh, I should have went the other way so I didn't have to go through the darn... Well, I'm going to have to go through this cave real quick, which is not going to take long, so I just have to come up this way. There's some of the elements. I find that I want to go this way this time. I find that the electric, water, and holy are the most useful. And fire. It's kind of hard to concentrate in between these battles. Alrighty, so... Come on. We're not dead. So, here we are in... What was this town called? Was this Hoofington? Anyway, normally you might think that we'd have to take the boat to get back to South Canterlot and then go all the way back around through, you know, the Lunar Republic and all that. But that's not true! Hoofington, yeah, that's it. There's actually another way that is open... Get out of the way, you darn ponies! Ugh! Darn NPCs! Now we want a chocobo, and this is the first time I've gotten one, isn't it? He's going to have to explain it. Goody. Okay, A button. Yeah, B button to dismount. Whoop-de-doo. So, we got a chocobo, because now a new way is opened up. Love that music. Woohoo! And we're just going to go traveling over this way and around here, which we could not formerly access. Alrighty. Okay, I can't whistle when my lips are dry. Hey, look! It's the crazy old man's, pony's house. Alrighty, we're back at Luna's Quest. Woohoo! Moving along. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. Hey, there's where that base was. And there, over here, there's Sweet Apple Castle. Aw. It's inaccessible right now, though. The Empire's, taking it over. And hey, look! It's the Everfree Forest. But we're in a chocobo, so we can walk right over it! Hoo-hoo! And walk into the mountains. And hey, it looks like there's nothing here, but we're back at the airship. Alrighty, that didn't take too long. Anyway, I'm actually going to equip Scootaloo finally, and I'll be right back. This is our next destination. I'll be right back. Well, that was more complicated than it needed to be. I thought I had a second trident. Anyway, I'm at Stalliongrad all of a sudden. Let's see, maybe we can sneak back into the Empire. Ooh. Crud. They put the Guardians smack dab in the... Well, so much for that idea. So, you remember Stalliongrad was right here. So, right over here that we could have accessed earlier, past that other town right there, is this little base here. Alrighty. I probably should show you what I'm actually equipped with, huh? Yeah, if we had come here earlier, this place would have had tons and tons of Imperial soldiers. Which, by the way, it is a good place to stock up on tents. So, yeah, here's my party. Here's my equipment setup. And eventually I will be doing a little bit more extensive explaining of that Kogarashi that AJ's equipped with. But until then, just know that it's a pretty interesting weapon. Say, check this out. Treasures! Aww.
Bummer.
Dang it. Maybe we can find a way to unlock that later on in the game. Until then, let's go up the stairs here. And I don't know why they built it like this, but... Alright, here's this place. Hang on a second, I need to check on something real quick. You know what? It looks like my video's already long enough, so we're going to go in here next time on Let's Play My Little Pony Fantasy 6. Arrivederci.